right, we're in it, baby. What is this episode? Fucking who gives a shit? Time isn't real, and I'm hungover. My sex dream partner's here, Rob. Stay on the motherfucking producer. Okay. Wait, I really want to open this. Okay, I brought my special beer.
Oh shit.
This is the one I've been referring to. This is gonna fall.
Bring me one?
I didn't bring you one, and I thought about that in the car. But that's how single I am. I don't think in terms of pairs. I only think in terms of me, myself, and I. I didn't bring you one.
Okay. It's the last thing I need right now.
Kiss? I got you champagne last time. Yeah. Rob just flipped me off. I don't know. I was gonna drink it myself and review it.
Do it.
Yeah. But now I feel bad.
No, don't.
Okay. I'll bring you a lot next time. This could explode. I literally carried it like an African woman carrying food back to her village. On my fucking head. I'm a mess. I haven't slept. I don't know. Hold on. I'm so nervous. It's not gonna explode. We're good. Yeah! Alright. It's the best sound ever. Besides coming. This is the beer I've been referring to. And it's Mango Wheat Blue Moon. By the way, the guy at the beer store, you know how we've had our little, we've had ebbs and flows. Because at first, I didn't think he liked me because I was there so often, but it wasn't because I was into him. It's just because I'm an alcoholic, which is really hard to explain to people. But now, he's down. He's like, when I walk in, he goes, Blue Moon Mango Wheat. I go, yes, daddy. These are delicious. Everyone should try it. And they're not too sweet. And then he was like, did you try the mango cart? And I go, have I tried them? I go, what do you think? I'm fucking stupid? Of course I've tried it. But it's too sweet, you know? But this is just the perfect amount. But I thought I'd get fucked up on the pod today. It's a cold Tuesday? Something like that. Tuesday. I had one of these this morning, too. They're delicious. If you're not drinking your calories, you're fucking stupid. You know what I mean? What are you looking at?
Your beer.
Oh, okay. It literally looked like you were staring here, and I was like, oh, he's going down. I thought you were about to pass out. Your eyes were like this. Would you not be concerned if I was like, hey, Rob, how are you? That's how you look. Your eyes went down in the elevator. That was crazy. Rob, who's this guy covered in tattoos, man bun, he's drinking from the largest teacup I've ever seen that says Cat Mama. Cat Mama's crazy because you're Cat Papa. But yeah, this is the beer I really like, and everybody should try it. People have been sending me beer recommendations after I asked, which I really appreciate. I'll have to go through them. Maybe we'll review them on the pod, but yeah, it's really good. I have 9,000 of them a day. I actually got almost sick to my stomach because I had put the recyclables out because I'm a good girl, and it was all these it was pretty much all my beer bottles in a fucking blue trash bag, and I almost threw up. I was like, oh my god. Because when you get to see how much you're drinking, because when you're at the bar with your friends, the glasses disappear. A pretty cocktail rate just takes away all your bad problems. But when you're at home in the morning and you see your empty beer bottles in person in a massive trash bag, you're like, there might be a problem here. Maybe I'm drinking away a secret, a deeper issue. But that's fine. Life is about pushing down all your deep, dark desires and just pretending to be normal. It's all about pretending. Fake it till you make it is so fucking real, I can't even tell you. I've done look at me now. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. But I wanted to talk about, let's take it back. Rob is my engineer, my producer, and also a very good friend of mine, and comedian. You can look him up at Rob Stand Comedy. And Rob and I met, and we instantly became very good friends. You would agree with all this? Get on the mic, because this is, I think you're going to want to chime in here at one point.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Now, what I'm about to show you, I did not ask if I could have permission to show, but I just thought it'd be fucking hilarious. Rob got engaged, and then he sent a save the date out. I did not receive the save the date, but my friend certainly did and sent it to me immediately. And then once I got it, it wasn't even a forethought. I like did it with my eyes closed. Like it's like in Jumanji when all the board pieces start moving by themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah. I took one of my comedy headshots and put it on Rob's wife. Yeah. For his save the date. Is this the sickest, craziest thing I've ever done? No. But it's top 10. And I kind of just had this in my room for the past 6 years. And every night before I go to bed, like I do my prayers, like I said, thank you for the massive rack. Thank you for let me finish. Thank you for the great eyebrows. The legs are great. Youth. And then I go, Bobby, can you hear me? What did you feel when you first saw this and I texted it to you?
I don't know. I felt flattered, I guess.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I just met her, and that's cool.
She's insane.
And then the second thought was, oh, she's crazy. So it was like back to back. Because we just met, I think.
We just met.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah.
I was coming on hot.
Oh, that's true.
That's crazy.
What's
2022,
funny,
I was 21.
What's funny about that is that's a picture that Jim sent you that you then put your headshot over and then print it out. So it's like so many layers of crazy, and you have it printed on computer paper.
It's a Minecraft level. It's meta. It's so many layers. It's like the Matrix.
That looks like the one thing you'd have hanging up in your cell.
Yeah. My one revenge picture. It looks like I have to either you've died and I want to avenge you, or it's like Brit's done me wrong, which is completely not the case. But yeah, I just thought that we'd add this to the collection of insanity.
Please do.
So we'll put this somewhere special at the end. But yeah, I just wanted people to see how fucking nuts I am. Anywho, how are you guys? But okay, I want to talk about my week a little bit. I got a great story to tell. I want to talk about we're drinking, we're having coffee. Most of my diet is just beer and coffee. That's just the way it's going to be for a while. And like chicken and mustard. I fucking love mustard. I fucking love salsa. I love like a topping. You know what I mean? Like the chicken is just an assist for the side. That's how I feel.
Mustard 0 calories.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Salsa, I think, has got a little something. But I love salsa. I stole so much mustard from Germany. It was insane. They were like, where are you going? I was like, okay. Anyways, but I've been in like an angry mood recently. Rob's like, as opposed to sweetheart puppy desire, you know? But, I almost killed someone the other day, like, and I'm not even kidding. Like, I almost like went to jail for murder. I was at, you know that coffee chain is called Maman? It's French for mom. It's like, first of all, relax. That's first of all fucking impossible to say for anyone. Maman, like, okay, you just call it like le douchebag. It's so annoying. So I go in there, and I was in a rush. I was catching a train, and I was like, I need a fucking large hot latte, like faster than you've ever made one in your fucking life, you little twink. And so I pulled my phone out to Apple Pay, and I do the side button quick, so I'm ready. I'm ready for when I go beep beep, right? And he goes, I do the phone on the little scanner before it's ready. The twink at Mama goes to me, he goes, slow down. I literally wanted to be like, I'll snap your neck with my teeth. Like I'll break every bone in your little twink body. And I'm not even kidding. And not even in a homophobic way. Like every cell in my body was like, jump him. And also I felt very like manly. I was like, I wanted to rape him. Like I wanted to like him have a lasting effect of pain. Like I know that sounds sick, but he like I also have triggers. I have triggers like things throw me back to childhood. Like one time I had a guy told me, this was years ago, but he was like, oh, it's bedtime. And I was like, oh, we were dating. And I was like, no, it's not. I was like, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me when I go to bed. I'm a fucking adult. And he was like, no. Like, he was like, it's really funny. Every night at 12:05, he went, it's bedtime. And I was like, it's fucking not. I'll fucking watch TV till my eyes bleed. Like, I don't, like you just can't tell me that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? like, I blow you. That's how this goes. You don't blow me. You've never blown me. I blow you. I don't even know why I'm here. You know, like, this sucks. Like, I don't, like, what the fuck? I almost wanted to be like, I'm a stripper. I work nights, but I wasn't. I was a comedian. But like, so the cashier goes, slow down. I wanted to be like, slow down. I was like, you don't even know who I am. Like, you don't even know. Like, I was gonna jump the desk. Like, whatever. But also, who gives a fuck? Like, I can fucking try to get the coffee. Like, I was in a huge rush. Like, I was gonna miss a fucking train. I would have, like, yeah. I wanted to take him with me to the train, throw him under the fucking train, and get on my seat. And then jump up and down when the train bobbled on his body and bones. I'm fine. I don't know. He was probably just, like, trying to help me out. But then the coffee was good, so it was fine. Anyways, yeah. I want to talk about, when I was out at the coffee shop, I don't know why, but I feel like in this day and age, hold on, I'm getting a little riled up. I just need a second to lower my BP. All better. See how that works? I was angry, and then this liquid fixed it. I was upset. I felt myself getting riled up, and then I took my medicine. Hey, Rob, it's medicine o'clock on the podcast. I love you. I feel better. Do you forgive me? Okay. Anyways, that is how bad it is. Like, I will get so fucking riled up, and then I'll drink, and I'll be like, oh, nothing's wrong ever. Nothing's wrong ever. Like, once I drink, I'm like, everything's literally fine. Hospitals don't exist. Everyone's happy and healthy. Like, there's like, I wake up, I go, oh no, car accidents, buildings, bombs. And then I take a sip of this fucking shit, and I went, fly like a bird, you only fly away. I don't know where my soul is. I don't know, And then I want to fucking fuck and dance and fucking put my tongue in people's mouths. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. That's me at rehab. They're like, so tell us. I'm like, fly like a bird, It's a great song. I'm just a 90s kid. Psych, I was born in 2001. Old. But I don't know. Is this what you want? Is this what the people want? Probably not. But anyways, okay. I want to talk about, people who take a phone call. I feel like taking a phone call in 2025 is so fucking serious. Like, have you ever seen someone, like, you ever, like, hanging out with someone, they're like, oh, I'm getting a call. I'm like, oh, take it. Like, I could be, like, paying for lunch, and I'd be like, take it. Like, getting a phone call, because everybody is just, like, texting or airdropping and shit, and it's just, like, if you get a phone call, I know it's, like, either a death or a birth. Like, shit's popping. Yeah, someone got a phone call around me. I was like, is everything okay? They were like, yeah, my food's here. I was like, oh, I thought, like, your grandma died. But, I want to talk about a story. I think I can tell this. I'm just not going to use names. But, okay. This is good. I think that things that happen to you between the ages of 10 and 17 affect you for the rest of your life. Like, you could still be the coolest fucking kid in school, and, like, it just stays with you. Like, even sometimes I'll be, like, grocery shop, and then I'll just think of something that happened to me, like, when I was 12. But, this is proof of that, okay? When I was in middle school, I didn't really know this girl. She was just in the grade. And, I was in orchestra. You, like, had to fucking play an instrument. And she was in what is it called when it's not a string? It's like she played the flute, not the orchestra, but the, like, I don't know, like the fucking band or whatever. Anyways, it was 7th grade, and it was like the winter concert, so everyone's like in black pants, black shoes, a nice white shirt, and I had heard rumblings that she wasn't feeling well. Maybe she was a nervous performer or whatever. But the whole grade goes out together to play their fucking chosen instrument. and we're all sitting there, and it's in like a semicircle, and I would like literally pretend to play. I'd be like, yeah, like, because there's other people like actually playing, so you could be like, cool, like you don't actually have to play it. I just like had fun hanging out in the back. Like I literally chose the bass because you could be in the back with like the boys, you know what I mean? I was like, no, show me your penis, like it's fun back here. Like everybody was like fingering each other and like doing drugs in the back, like it was cool. By drugs I mean like huffing Sharpie. But yeah. So anyways, this girl in the front row, she was playing her flute in front of everyone, packed crowd, and she threw up in her fucking flute. She threw up in her fucking flute. Now you think that's gonna be fun? It's messy and and not fun. She threw up in her fucking flute. Conductor loses his goddamn mind. Because, you're like waving that wand like, yeah, I'm a fucking conductor for 13-year-old kids. And you're like, throw up. Like, that's crazy. Whoa. Should have stayed in school. That's cool. But she threw up in her flute. And it was blurry after that because it was traumatic for me, But then we all got ushered off. They had the fucking Italian-ass janitor cleaned up. He's like, Mamma mia, We had this, like, bitch-ass Italian fucking wop janitor. He was like, is she still a sicka? We were like, you're from Norristown, dick. Like, but anyways, and then like, the days go by, and she doesn't come back to school. And, and then like a week goes by and I was like, is she like fucking like ill? Like, she's been like hospitalized? Like, what is this? And my friend goes, I heard she's switching schools. And I was like, that's crazy. That's like pretty extreme. Because it's not like her nudes were released. Like, she threw up in a flute. I've done it all. But, so then I was like, wow, nobody was making, like, from my, I was like with the nerdy crowd, but nobody was making fun of her. You get sick, and it wasn't the whole school too. It was just the fucking, the band people. But it definitely, the story made its rounds. About a month later, she did not just move schools. She moved to fucking Germany. She moved to literal Germany. I went to school in just outside Philly. So she went from throwing up in her flute as an American. She was an American girl, like, and then she moved to fucking Germany. That's insane, that's insane. The things that I've done in school, by the way, I'd have to move to Mars. Okay? Like, you know what I mean? Or the least China. You know what I mean? The things I've done and said to teachers, student, and faculty are I spoke like a hijacker in high school. I was nuts. I was like, I was fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I threatened to kill people all the time. Not like all the time, but like, I definitely would like, I'd get riled up. Maybe I wasn't drinking enough. I drank a ton before school in 7th grade. That was my big drink year. And by the way, people fucking loved me. I was like cool in 7th grade because I was wasted. Before school, and I'm not even remotely kidding, middle school I got driven to school. And my mom would wait in the car, and I would go to, like, we have this, like, little, like, alcohol fridge thing, like, where you keep, like, the wine and, like, the liquor and shit. And I'd go to the liquor cabinet, and I would literally get on my knees and let it fall down my throat and just get as much in me as I possibly could, and then go to school. Do you know what it's like to go to, like, science class fucked up? I'm like, yo, we dissected frogs, motherfuckers! And they're like, it's 7 a.m. I'm like, no, let's turn up. I'm like, how's Selena Gomez? I don't know, I'm just like saying that. But yeah, I did do that for like a year. Yeah. And then but people love me. Besides my one science teacher. I think he fucking hated me. And if he saw me on the streets today, I think he'd be like, I fucking hated you. And I'd be like, well, I fucking hate you. Yeah. So if you're my science teacher from 7th grade, you're a fucking retard. You were a perv. You're a freak. And you shouldn't have failed me because I'm a good person. Anywho, but oh yeah, the girl with the flute. She moved to Germany. So time goes by. We all get into high school. Hold on. We get to high school. Time goes on. I found her Instagram, like, during high school. Like, I think it just popped up on mine. I shit you not. She now lives in, like, Munich or Dusseldorf. I don't know. She lives in Germany, and she identifies as an elf. And she literally has piercings from the top of her head to her toes. She regularly wears a tail and wings. She was a pretty girl, by the way. Totally normal. Like, plain Jane, but, like, whatever. She was cute. Freckles. Well, I don't describe her too much, but she was, she doesn't look like that now. She looks like something a guy masturbates to in a video game. Rob's like, me, I do that. But yeah, and she, like, her Instagram name is really funny. I'll tell you after, but it's, like, so fucking funny. And she's, like, a freakazoid, obvi. And, but no judge. No, I don't kink shame, I get off to what I get off to, and she gets off to raccoons or whatever the hell, whatever you fucking freaks are looking at these days. But, yeah, it's so crazy, because, like, sometimes I think to myself, I'm like, I'll think to myself, like, I'm kinky. Like, right? Like, I like this and I like that. And, like, that's, like, a little, crazy. And then I look at people online, they're like, hang me upside down, put car clamps on my nipples, shove an actual, like Christmas ornament up my ass, and like, fucking call me Benjamin Franklin or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm really not. I think I'm more like, I think I'm more normal than fucking freaky. I mean, that her shit's freaky. I mean, she wears a tail, like, to school, like, out. That's insane. But I swear to God, throwing up in that flute, like, ruined her whole life. It's insane. How many times have we thrown up before going on? Like, I throw up all the time. I throw up.
That's how I get excited for the show.
Yeah. Every time Rob looks at me, he throws up. I don't know. He's like a puppy that got too much kibble. He's too excited. But I thought that was a good story to tell. It's pretty crazy. We wish her nothing but the best. Still at Home Podcast. We support her. We love her. We love women on this podcast, and or whatever she identifies as, elf, creature, Harry Potter mythical thing. God love it, girl, and God bless. Anywho, but it's just so funny that all her freak friends don't know that she just threw up in a flute and used to be normal. Like, there's a part of me that wants to send a letter to her friends, being like, no, she used to be normal. Like a picture of her, like, at the concert. But yeah, poor girl. Anywho, I want to talk about. Oh yeah. I wrote Flute Girl. We talked about that. I had to. This was so goddamn funny. I had to get my bracelet tightened. And I had to go to the jeweler, and the jeweler, like, it's like we'd like drive to one or whatever. It's somewhat near my house. It's like a museum for old people. I don't know why. The couple that runs it is like if I went, dust would come off. Like, they're so fucking old. They're ancient, is what they are, and they're like Portuguese or something. I don't know. It's like a weird vibe, and I went, and I was in line, and there was other people that need their shit fixed, like, they're getting clocks fixed, they're getting necklaces fixed, and I was listening to a conversation between the woman that owns the jewelry store and this fucking old-ass bitch, and, they were just kind of chatting, and the old lady was like, I'm getting headaches at the back of my head, which is probably cancer, and the old woman who ran the store, she goes, you need to wear more jade. You must be wearing more jade. It fixes migraines. And I was just like, no, it doesn't. That's wrong. I'm not a doctor, but that's wrong. Bad information. Stupid stop. Wrong. Like, I lost my mind. And I certainly don't have an MD, but I was like, wrong. And then the woman was like, after I eat, my stomach, it hurts. And I was like, you have cancer in my mind. And then the woman was like, you have to put tea bags on your stomach. And I was like, even worse, stupid, ugly, wrong, old, wrong. I was like, stop talking incorrect, wrong. Yeah, but I just love the idea that that old crank bitch is gonna go home, put tea leaves on her stomach, and wear jade, and she just has cancer. Like, it's just so crazy. Like, if you have, like, she's like, my head and my stomach, go to the doctor. You don't go to the jewelry store to get your answers. That's insane. Like, if I'm hungry, I don't go to the library. You know what I mean? It's like, it makes no fucking sense. Anyway. But, yeah, that was fucking mental. But I got my bracelet fixed and we're all good. And then the guy, like, was like, can I put it on you? And I was like, ugh. And I didn't have anyone else to, like, put the bracelet on me, right? Like, I can't do it one-handed. And I was like, and then he did it, but his like old cologne smell was so strong. And I got back to the house, and my sister was like, "You smell like an old Portuguese man." I was like, "It was the jeweler." She was like, "You don't know where the jeweler is." I was like, "Yes, I do. I know these things." And then he was like, "You have beautiful hands." I was like, "Oh my god." But anyways, I was like, "No more." You know. I'm like, anything else? He's like, "Relax." But what's funny is if you go in there at noon, the place is filled with clocks, and which is funny because I love a house filled with clocks. Okay, I know. But if you go in there at noon, it goes bing, 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 bong, bong, like all the clocks go off, and it's like a fucking horror movie. I'm like, like it's like. But literally, I didn't know that was gonna happen. So I'm like standing in line, and I looked like it wasn't like Sharknado. What's the movie where it's like Bird Box? They're like, that's every wrong movie. I don't know, but there is a movie where a girl covers her ears when all like the things are going off. But anyways, okay. But yeah, that guy smells funky. But the other jewelry store which I've gone to, I had something else. They like stole it, so I like have to go to these people. But yeah. Oh, I want to talk about this. I don't know why, but you know when like a commercial gets stuck in your head? I've been hearing that fucking "to dollop of Daisy." You ever hear that commercial? I like want it tattooed on my inner thigh. Like you know what I mean? Like it's so quotable. I don't know. To dollop of Daisy. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I think I was like writing notes, got bored, and then I was like to dollop of. It's like written it really small too. My handwriting, my sister says I have hostage handwriting. Like, it's really bad. Sometimes I can't even read it. And not in, like, a smart doctor way, in, like, a stupid not doctor way. Like, it's awful. But I never went to school. Like, I'm, like, very fucking uneducated. Yeah, so that's my excuse. But anyways, I want to talk about marriage, which is, I want to talk about marriage and one thing. It's so funny to be when people are like I'll see TikToks of like a woman talking about her divorce, and it's like she's like, we had a failed marriage. How can you fail a marriage? All you have to do is like bake chicken together and watch movies. I just like I'm not married and I'm not even fucking close. No one's gonna ask me. I'll have to ask myself one day. One day when we're all cloning ourselves, I'm gonna clone myself and give myself the most romantic proposal of all time. You beautiful Jew princess. Me having sex with me is crazy. Wait, hold on. But anyways, wait, do you think we'll be able to have sex with ourselves when we clone ourselves?
I hope so.
But would you want to have sex with you?
No.
Would you have sex with my clone?
I'm not gonna answer.
Just kidding. But then our clones could all start. I think there was a show about that actually. But that is a crazy thought. You see, Tom Brady cloned his dog. Hey, stop cloning your dog. Stop kissing your son on the mouth. Hey, do something normal. Marry another model. Be cool. You're like a cool football player. Stop kissing your son in the mouth and cloning your dog. You know what I mean? Play with your dick on OF. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, do something. You're cool. Be cool. Stop being weird. Like stop kissing your son on the fucking mouth. You know? That's a weird thing to do. Anywho, but, yeah, I find it so silly when people say, oh, my marriage failed. I'm like, all you had to do was make chicken and watch a fucking movie. Okay, I want to talk about New Year's Eve. I did a show, because I do stand up. For people who don't know too much about the pod, but I do stand up. And, I had a couple good shows. I had like 2 shows Friday night in Philly. And they were good. I was freezing. I was like shivering before my set, and because all comics are drug addicts and alcoholics, everyone's like, "What are you on?" I was like, "No, I'm cold. Like, I'm not on anything. I'm shivering. I'm freezing. I'm a cold person." They were like, "You're doing coke? Like, you look thin." I'm like, "I'm just cold and anorexic, but it's fine." And yeah, thank you. Yeah, and no, it was like actually really annoying. The person that mentioned it was like, enough. It was like, enough already, like, about my body. It's like, it's just embarrassing. It's like, pull me aside, don't say it in front of everyone. Like, whatever. But yeah, and then I had, those were good sets. I was really cold though. It's like, oh, okay. And Rob's like, "You're done." No, but no, we'll talk about New Year's Eve next time. But this was pretty good app? Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, keep subscribing. That's super cool. You know, at 500, we drink scotch and give each other toe sucks. So everybody, the people are looking forward to that. By the way, people keep DMing me, "Give Rob a mic," to which I keep replying, "No." I've gotten upwards of 7 DMs, "Give Rob a mic," and I reply, "No." And then they say other things, and I don't read those messages. I ignore them. They're like, "Even just because we can't hear what he says," and I go, "No, that's not happening." What, are you plugging in right now? Oh, you got something to say?
I only get a mic when Romy lets me. Other than that, you're gonna have to guess what I'm saying.
Yeah. I cuckold the mic. Anyways, very fun app. Thanks for subscribing. Keep subscribing, please. We want to get to 500 and drink scotch and get silly. And yeah, okay. To all the homebodies, have a great week. We'll see you next time.